All right, I mean, it's inevitable. We have to do laundry, but we can at least control how we do that laundry. And I'm gonna tell you, if you want more bang for your buck, you want clothes that are cleaner and softer and brighter and fluffier and more vibrant, you want something that's not gonna be a buildup of gunk and sludge in your machine or petrochemicals on your skin, then you've got to switch to NELLIE'S, because at 14 cents a load, this today's special is gonna blow everything you've been using out of the water. And you have waited a long time. In fact, it's been since 2021 that we have seen NELLIE'S, major customer pick, as a today's special. So not only is it back, it's bigger than last time, and it's a better value even. This is a 400 load tub with the addition of POW powder. That's usually a separate purchase that you add in because it uses the power of enzymes to give you stain busting technology to brighten your clothes up as well. That's already added in. And you're receiving the WOW stick, which is a stain pre-treatment stick. All in all, I gotta tell you, just the NELLIE'S alone is an $84.99 value. So we're already $30 off. And then that stain stick you're not even paying for is a $12 value. Not only that, you guys, we're taking care of the shipping and handling for you. We have FlexPay. And we also have auto ship, far and away the more popular option because it's the only NELLIE'S Today special of the whole year. So lock in that price, get it as often as you would like, take advantage of that flex pay. We have done over 243 million loads of laundry just since 2015.
I think I've done most of them.
Yeah. Terry Toner, everybody. But you know what? At least you know your clothes are gonna look better. It's better for your skin, better for your bottom line.
Absolutely.
Right? Welcome.
If you are new to NELLIE'S, if you've not used it before, and I know there's a lot of you out there that are tried and true NELLIE'S devotees. I mean, we've been around for a long time, over 15 years here at HSN, and I think that says a lot about the product, and we're still the #1 laundry product at HSN. This is NELLIE'S. This little teeny tiny tablespoon, you're saying, there is no way that little teeny tiny tablespoon is gonna do my laundry. NELLIE'S is concentrated and it doesn't have a bunch of fillers. So unlike this, which has flowing agents and speckles and sparkles and all kinds of weird chemicals that you cannot pronounce, and another weird thing about the laundry industry or the laundry detergent industry, they're not legally required to list all their ingredients.
That blows my mind.
That's just weird.
Yeah,
like
really strange.
They don't want us to know what's in there. I know what's in here. Every single ingredient is listed on the label and you can pronounce them all. We start with sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate preconditions your water. It doesn't matter if you have well water, city water. Sodium carbonate preconditions the water. That allows our coconut oil-based surfactants to do a better job. And then with the addition of the POW powder, enzymes that really boost the stain fighting. So one of the things that we're famous for is completely dissolving in the wash. And we're gonna show that to you now. So here's my scoop of detergent. Could be a cup of liquid, doesn't matter. Here's my little tiny tablespoon of NELLIE'S, gonna pop that in there. And we're gonna mix them up. I'm gonna use this nice immersion blender to replicate the agitation in the machine.
Okay.
Kind of give that a good mix around. And I will do the same thing to the detergent side. Ooh. No, yeah, oh, look at the color. I've always wondered, because you know, detergents, you know, they've got all the little speckles in them, the blue and green speckles and different colors. And yes, and they get chunky. I've always wondered, how is this gonna get my clothes clean if it's already got dye in it?
Right.
You know, that's always been a head scratcher for me. Take a look at these jeans that we have right here. We have 2 pairs of identical jeans. They've been washed about 10 times a piece. This in NELLIE'S, this in detergent. Now, if you want gray jeans, go buy gray jeans. But if you want your black jeans to stay black, gotta use the NELLIE'S. Not only that, but the POW powder also helps to preserve those colors and soften those fabrics. So this is with detergent, faded, abraded, broken down, and here is with NELLIE'S. They look just brand spanking new. So what we're gonna do while we're waiting for these guys to settle down, and you can already see the difference in the water, this showing us how we completely dissolve, which also means, you know, like the detergent dispenser cup, and by the way, top load, front load, doesn't matter, washboard in a bucket, you can use NELLIE'S anywhere. But you're not gonna get the globs of undissolved detergent in the dispenser. So here we've got 2 clean, clear bowls of water. The second thing that we're famous for is completely rinsing out. We do not leave a residue in your clothes. So I've got 2 baby shirts here. They have already been washed and dried. So they should be clean, right? We're gonna do a little re-rinse cycle here. So I'm gonna pop these into the water and I'm just gonna agitate them around. I seem to always be agitating. I must just be an agitator from a way back. But you can see how really quickly that happens. This is residue left behind by detergents. And a lot of folks don't realize detergents are actually engineered to deposit chemicals in your clothes, like things called optical brighteners, which is a chemical that reflects light. Doesn't get your clothes any cleaner.
It's like an illusion.
Yeah, it hides the dirt. It covers up the dirt. I don't know about you, but I want the dirt out. I don't want the dirt with a cloaking
device. And if you've ever noticed, your clothes feel almost like a film is on them. Yeah, they have a strange coating.
Ding, ding, ding.
They literally do.
They literally do.
It's wild.
Detergents use petroleum products, petrochemicals, and detergent manufacturers are in the business of selling you more chemicals. That's what they do. They make chemicals, they put them in their products, and the more they put in there, the more chemicals they sell. Nellie's, pure, natural, without the fillers, without the phosphates, without the chlorine bleach, no fragrances, no dyes, it's color safe, it whitens, brightens, and softens. Here's where we started out, that jar. Didn't take our eyes off of it.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the difference.
You can't even see my hand.
Oh no,
Watch
this, you guys. I'm gonna pick this up and tip this to the camera. Look at the sludge sliding down. That is undissolved particles. You ever pull your jeans or towels or something out of the wash and there's like all this undissolved powder on them and you're like, oh no, I gotta use another rinse cycle.
Or you notice like there's like a dried up grime around the drum in your washer. That's the difference too. So we have seen how it rinses clean, it's more cost effective, it's got way better ingredients. But does it work? This is the big question that everybody has, and you have got like a party trick. Honestly, this is a game changer here to show us how.
I have a cloth diaper. I've got two containers here, two glass containers, and one cloth diaper and a bottle of iodine. Here we go. So we're gonna make a little mess here. We're gonna make a little mess right there as well. They look pretty even Steven on my messes. And I've got some Nellie's here. I'm gonna pop this into my little shaker jar, and I've got some regular old detergent. Oh look, blue and green speckles and whatnot, pop it into there. And we're gonna shake these up. We're gonna make these little laundry cocktails. And we're gonna do a real fun little demonstration for you. So we'll just shake that up real good. And there you see my iodine, you see my diaper. We're gonna pour these in.
Now don't take your eyes away
Cover
from the
up
screen.
the stains. Now right away you can see on the Nellie's side, it's already starting to break down that stain.
Yeah, look at
that. As I stick my hands in here, like I do, and just start working these around, agitating. Once again, Michelle, I can't help it.
The best agitation ever.
Right? You can see the Nellie's side, that stain is already breaking up. Look at the detergent side. It's spreading. It's like getting worse. It's getting...
And think about that in a load of laundry. That means that stain is floating around to all your other items.
That's right.
In
If it's
washer.
just spreading the dirt around, that's why, like, you know, your white towels that you've washed many, many times, eventually they start to look really dull and dingy. It's that buildup of the petrochemicals. It's really kind of crazy. So now think about this. The average, like, you know, agitation cycle in your wash is probably about 15, 20 minutes. We haven't even been in here for a minute yet, and you can see that that stain is almost completely gone. And as we wait another couple of minutes, it will, you can see you can literally see it disappearing. What's happening here? Enzymes. Enzymes are happening here. What do the enzymes do? This is what the POW powder is all about. The enzymes, so a stain has protein bonds, and those protein bonds on a molecular level, the stain sticks to the surface of the cloth. The enzymes come along and crunch, 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 crunch. They literally eat the protein bonds that adhere the stain to the fabric. That allows the surfactants to then wash that stain away. That's exactly what's happening here. So now you can see it's almost completely gone. The other side,
wow,
not so much.
What a mess.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and take this and transfer it to my Nellie's side. I'll pour a little bit more in there just to cover it up because we don't quite have the stain covered up. So I'll let that soak there. And then here's that dirty water that was left behind that's getting the rest of your laundry gross.
Yeah. I mean, tell me that's not a better decision for you, for your
Right.
family, for the longevity of the money that you're spending on clothing. Especially if you have children, you know, right? It's like every 2 seconds you've got to get more clothes.
That's right.
One stain can ruin a shirt. My husband, I love him dearly. Every time he buys a new shirt, he somehow gets soup. It's always soup. It's like the oils, because we eat a lot of pho and like Asian soup.
I was going to say, it's ramen for me, man. I got to put a bib on for my ramen.
And then the shirt is ruined. So think about, you're saving money because this is 400 loads for $54.99. What are you spending at the grocery store for a big heavy tub that maybe lasts a month, maybe? This is over 400 loads. That's well over a year. The average American family does 300 loads of laundry in a year.
And that's
so
a family of 4.
Family
That's
of 4.
a big family.
So you're saving money, saving your clothes because they're gonna last longer, look better, right? It's better for the environment to be choosing something without all these toxic chemicals. You don't need a ton of space to store these because it's all compact. It clearly gets the job done. I mean, at this point, this looks brand new. That was iodine.
Yeah.
And this is something you've been waiting for 2 years now for us to bring this back as a today's special. So it is our best value. It's a $96 value you're getting for $54.99. And I love that we're taking care of the shipping and handling as well. Let us send it to you. Use a flex payment, $18 and change. Run a load. See if you can't tell the difference, because I'm telling you, if you want fluffier towels, brighter whites, cleaner looking clothes, softer feeling clothes, this is what you need. We're including the WOW Stain Remover Stick. It's a pre-treatment stick. That's a $12 value. You're not paying anything extra for that, but it is only for 24 hours. This is why so many of you are doing auto ship, because you lock in that savings and then you get to adjust how often you receive this. And we will spend time on this in a bit, but just I wanted to mention that the Lammy balls, the dryer flyer balls we call them, are in stock and available, and we have a set of 3 of those for everybody. If you want to scoop those up, they come with a great bag. Your clothes dry quicker, and then you don't have a film on your clothes. The wrinkles come out. $21.99 for a pack of 3 of those.
Yeah, those are awesome.
It's a
And
great
those
set.
also have free shipping, right?
Yeah, only for today though.
My
today only.
favorite words in the English language:
shipping.
free shipping and handling, and
Yes.
FlexPay. Those
Yes.
two. The WOW stick is a super concentrated NELLIE'S cleaning stick. It's like a pre-treatment. It looks like a big giant crayon. Peel off the paper, dip it into water, run it under the faucet if you're at home. And you can pre-treat stains, and it's really great at lifting out really tough stains.
Okay.
So we have, representing on our kid jeans here, grass stains. And I'm just rubbing my WOW stick in there and get a little more water on there. And you can see what's happening right away. This super concentrated NELLIE'S cleaner with plant-based ingredients, fresh lemongrass scent, it starts to break up the stain right away. Now the beautiful thing is you can pre-treat tough stains, and you don't have to set a timer and remember to quick 20 minutes or 2 minutes, get it in the wash. It can sit there for 2 minutes, 2 weeks, 2 months. It will not hurt the fabric. It will get that stain off, and when you finally get around to throwing that in the wash, the stain is going to be gone, and the fabric is going to be fine. Unlike those bleach pens.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's like they'll burn a hole through your clothes.
They did. I've had it happen.
If you were to leave it too long, or discolor.
Wrong fabric, use
goodness.
the bleach pen.
Right.
These you can use on virtually
Smells
anything.
great, too.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
lemongrass is natural.
Love
That's really, really good.
I
And it
keep
has
looking at
orange
this
oil.
too, because I've been through this. I'm sure you have at home. Which pile would you like your towels to look like? Because they've both been washed the same amount of times, right?
And they started out the same towels, and these are dull and dingy and
These are so
compacted.
soft.
This is what happens when you use detergents. I mean, maybe you don't notice it right away, but after, 2, 3, 4, 5, that 10th time you've done a load of towels, it's like, they're not white. They are so dingy. And you go buy new towels because, and these become the dog towels, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that with NELLIE'S. It keeps your whites white, keeps your brights bright. It is color safe. It does it without phosphates. It does it without bleach. It is septic system safe. There's no added fragrances. There's no perfumes. There's no phosphates in it.
And what type of washers can this be used?
Top load, front load, washboard in a bucket. Does not matter. In fact,
Nice.
hand washing is great with NELLIE'S, and it doesn't
Yeah.
make your hands have you ever done hand washing with a scoop of laundry detergent? How
you have
weird
almost like
your-
a powder forms too when it dries. It's so
weird.
drying.
Your hands feel so weird
Strange.
if you stick
Yeah.
your hands in. I know because I do it all day showing the NELLIE'S. That does not happen with the NELLIE'S.
Yeah.
It happens with the detergent. All right, so we have the laundry scales of justice. We haven't done this for a long time, so it's fun to bring this out. I've got detergent here. Oh, look, blue blue dye because why? Because they like chemicals. I'm leveling that off, make it nice and even. Steven, I'm going to pop that into one side of the laundry scales of justice. Do. And the same thing with the Nellie's. Shake it off, make it nice and level, pop it into the other side. And there you can just see scoop for scoop, measure for measure, tablespoon for tablespoon, how much heavier, denser the Nellie's is. Why? Because it's just pure, concentrated cleaning without the fillers, without the flowing agents, without the phosphates, without the petroleum products. And in fact, over here we have in our jars, here's 100 loads of laundry detergent. Notice all the speckles and things. Here's 100 loads of Nellie's.
It makes a difference.
I mean,
it's
what a
more
difference.
Concentrated, you don't need as much. It rinses so clean. This is a huge customer pick. I mean, people saying it's the best detergent ever.
Yeah.
Someone said it's everything they say it is. This one said, my clothes have never been so clean. I love the one, they were talking about this POW formula. This is the strongest formula you can get. They said, never change the formula. It's the best in all caps, because the addition of the POW powder, that's a big deal. Typically, you'd have to buy that separately.
Right.
This is already mixed into your Nellie's, and that's that enzyme power that gives you that boost when it comes to stains and getting clothes that are brighter and cleaner and softer. I mean, it's just incredible to have that built in. To get 400 loads worth, I mean, this is gonna last you quite some time, right?
Exactly.
And it's 14 cents a load is what it breaks down to, and then to get the stain stick included. It's great.
So we've got 2 more glass containers and another cloth diaper. I'm just gonna pop the diaper in there, and more iodine. Why? Because it's fun and it's kind of amazing. So they're on one side and they're on the other side, nice and even. Steven, I'm the mother of twins, so I know all about having to make everything even, Steven. I mean,
Yeah, I bet you know about stains too. I mean, we have seen what, grass stains, dirt stains, makeup oil, blood. I mean, all kinds of stains that can be removed with a cleaner like Nellie's. And that's what it usually comes down to, is people will say, I love saving money and I love the no harsh chemicals, but does it work? And that's what we're about to show you. You put even amounts in there.
Yeah, put a tablespoon each of detergent and our Nellie's with the POW powder. And I love this because it really shows what the POW powder is all about. So we've made our little laundry cocktails. We're gonna go ahead and pour them into our stains and cover them up, and we're gonna start agitating and start mixing. So notice right away on the detergent side, the stain just spreads. It just makes dirty water. And on the Nellie's side, it's already starting to break up. It's already starting to break apart. This is the beautiful thing about Nellie's, is that it does exactly what it says, and it does a great job doing it. So what's happening here, the addition of enzymes into laundry products, and they've been using enzymes for over 100 years.
Yeah, sure.
They're very, very safe. It's biotechnology. They're little enzymes that literally chomp, 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 crunch, 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 crunch. They eat the protein bonds that make the stain adhere to the fabric. So when you add enzymes, it releases the stain, and then it allows the surfactants to wash the stain away. That's exactly what's happening here, is those little crunchers, those little enzymes are chomping away at the protein bonds of the stain. It's almost completely gone. I'm gonna go ahead and just take,
my gosh, look at the difference.
There's the detergent side. I mean, it's just spread, it's gotten worse. I'm gonna pop that into my Nellie's side and let Nellie's go ahead and do the work, the enzymes, and that little touch of the oxygen brightener. Here's the dirty water.
Watch this.
Just think everything else that you wash in here is gonna have that dirty water residue. So if you have dirty clothes in your machine.
Look what the Nellie's did.
You're literally washing them in dirty water. And with, you know, artificial dyes and colors and things like that. I'm gonna pour a little more Nellie's in here. We'll let it do its thing. So think about this. As we watch this taking place in front of our eyes, it's not instantaneous. Your washing machine is not instantaneous either. Your agitation cycle is usually 15, 20 minutes.
Sure.
This has only been a couple of minutes, and the stain is almost completely gone.
It's impressive, though.
Yeah,
Truly.
it really is.
Think about that. I mean, to really get something that also you'll be using every day.
Yeah.
Like, it's inevitable. Laundry, what do they say? 2 things we know are certain are like death and taxes. I'm gonna add laundry to that, okay?
Yeah,
because it never ends. So my point is, at least this is a purchase that you know you're gonna get your money's worth out of, to know that you can spend less than traditional, take up less space than traditional. You don't have the dyes, the fragrances, perfumes, the toxins, the bleaches, the petrochemicals. Remove all of that. What are you left with, right? You're left with just the goodness of the NELLIE'S ingredients. You've got the enzymes, you've got the coconut-based surfactants, you've got all these incredible ingredients that go to work, and as you saw, remove stains, your clothes look brighter, they feel softer, they last longer, your towels are fluffier. It's a big deal. I mean, we spend money on these things, and we wear them on our body, on our skin. You don't want to be loaded with chemicals. That's why this Today Special has been so popular, especially on auto ship. I mean, this is a $96 value you're getting for $54.99. Well, 400 loads of laundry.
To that point, you don't see NELLIE'S here at the network very often. So to get auto ship on this, you know, you don't have to keep checking the schedule. When is it going to be on again? When is it going to be on again? Just get the auto ship.
You get the Today Special price.
Yeah, and
always.
And free shipping.
What do you spend on just one of these boxes that lasts maybe a month at the most in my house?
Buying them over and over again. Or the jug of liquid, which, by the way, liquid detergents are mostly water. You're paying for some really expensive water. And then they make this gooky mess on top of your machine. You know they always drip. You just get that gross mess. Undissolved detergent in your detergent dispensers. Your machine's getting gunked up because of all of the petroleum products. Let's pop back over here, Michelle, and take a look where we started. So here's the jar that we mixed up first to show you how NELLIE'S completely dissolves in your machine. This is the NELLIE'S side. It's crystal clear. I mean, the difference is absolutely crystal clear. Here's the detergent side. Ooh, sludgy. Look at that glob that's not even dissolved in there. And we could wait till the cows come home. That is not going to dissolve in there. This poor jar, we have to do so much scrubbing to get them clean because literally the detergent etches into the glass. Here is our rinse cycle. So we completely dissolve. We completely rinse out. We're not leaving behind these petroleum product residues. We're not depositing chemicals into your clothes. We're rinsing completely out. It means you're not having to add those extra rinse cycles because your clothes feel weird because they're coated in literally chemicals you can't even pronounce.
And by the way, this was a washed and dried little baby onesie. Yeah. And that was just dipping it in water to show what's left over.
So think about that. Your clothes, your underwear, your jeans, your workout, the school uniforms, the sports uniforms, all of that kind of stuff is coated in petrochemicals, and your skin is soaking that up. Here's what the POW powder does being added to the NELLIE'S. It attacks stains. I mean, it literally attacks the stains, and it does a great job of it. Enzymes have been used in the garment industry for over 100 years. They're used to soften clothes. They're used to condition fibers and fabrics. They help preserve colors, and they work at very low temperatures. That's a really important thing. You don't have to boil your clothes in the hot water cycles all the time. The enzymes work at very low temperatures, so you can use the low and the medium settings for your laundry as well. Great at fighting stains, at lifting stains. It does an amazing, wonderful job. And I will promise you this, if you have never used NELLIE'S before, and I know there's thousands and thousands and thousands of you out there that have, and you're devoted to NELLIE'S, but if you're new to us, whatever it is, t-shirts, towels, pick a load of clothes, old clothes, doesn't have to be anything new. The first time you wash them in NELLIE'S, you will see and feel the difference in your garments, in your clothes, in your t-shirts. They're literally gonna start looking brighter and feel softer because NELLIE'S is gonna start breaking down that buildup, that residue that's been deposited in your clothes over and over again. It literally gets your clothes cleaner because it's not leaving behind all of this gunk.
I noticed they have like a lightness and a fluffiness to them. Your clothes start to feel alive again, almost, if that makes sense. Like it really truly is amazing what this can do. I'm so excited for those of you picking it up. Over 243 million loads of laundry we have helped to do with NELLIE'S just since 2015 here at HSN. This is a huge customer pick. The reason you want to get it now, This is a true 24 hours only today special. It's the only Nellie's Today special of the whole year. So this is your one chance to lock it in at this price. If you use auto ship, you get the Today special pricing for the foreseeable future. You get to control how often you receive it. It's been 2 years since we've seen Nellie's as a Today special, and you'll always have to do laundry. So it's a purchase you can feel good about. 14 cents per load is what it breaks down to. I love that we get the stain stick included. You don't pay for that either. $96 value today, just for 24 hours. And by the way, these sweet, cute little lammy balls have been flying out of here as well. You've got to replace